Hey guys! If you're looking for how you can download and install the latest version of Android Studio, then you're in the right place. Watch this video until the end because I'm about to show you a step-by-step process to download and install the latest version of Android Studio on your Windows 10 machine correctly. And I'm also gonna show you how to build and run your first Android app with the help of one sample program. So, without further ado, let's get started. First of all, copy this link developer.android.com/studio. I have provided this link in the video description and open up your favorite web browser. I'm using Google Chrome here and then paste the copied link in the search bar and hit enter. This is the official page for downloading Android Studio. As we scroll down, you can see here we have the layout of Android Studio, the various features of Android Studio like APK Analyzer, which analyze and reduce the size of the Android app, the emulator, which is used to install and test our applications, the code editor to write our code, and many others. Here we also have the videos of the latest features provided by the Android Studio. We scroll down further and here we have our download options for all the operating systems possible, be it Windows, Mac, Linux or Chrome OS. Since we require the one for Windows, either we can select this first link or just directly scroll up to the top and click on this Download Android Studio button. Once we click on the button, we'll get a prompt with the terms and conditions that are to be accepted and agreed upon before downloading the software, which in short states that you are not authorized to sell the software and that you are using the software on your own discretion and Google holds no responsibility for any type of mishap, etc. You can read all of this if you wish or just directly click on this checkbox that says I have read and agree with the above terms and conditions and click on Download Android Studio for Windows button. Now you can see our Android Studio exe file has started downloading here. It's around 871 megabyte file. It might take some time to download, all depending on your internet connection speed. Also guys, please make sure you have a really good internet connection as we are going to download much bigger files multiple times throughout the installation process. As you can see, our Android Studio exe file has downloaded successfully. So now we proceed for the installation. For that, click on Show in Folder and simply right-click on this Android Studio IDE file and select Open. Let me minimize all other windows so that we can focus on the installation part. Now, if you have ever installed Android Studio in the past, you'll get a prompt that is asking for the permission to delete the older version of Android Studio. If you do not receive any such prompt, you can skip this part. Select this checkbox, uninstall the previous version. Click on Next. This is the prompt for the confirmation to delete older versions and all of its related components and files. Click on Yes. Now, let's proceed for the actual setup. Click on Next. Make sure both the options Android Studio and Android Virtual Device are selected. Then click on Next. Now, enter the path for the folder where you want to install Android Studio. For now, we'll use the default selected path. Also, please make sure that the location where you are installing your Android Studio has a minimum of 500 megabytes of the free space. And then click on Next. Enter the name of the folder where you want to create the program's shortcut. You can select one either from the below list of the suggested folders or enter your own desired name of folder. If you do not wish to create any such folder, you can select this checkbox that says Do not create shortcuts and then click on Install. As you can see, the Android Studio has started installing in our machine. Once this is done, it says Android Studio has been installed on our computer. Select this checkbox to start Android Studio. As it says, click on Finish. Now, we have the option to import previous configurations if there exist any. Select Do not import settings and click on OK. This prompt is for the permission to collect our Android Studio usage statistics to improve Android Studio for future reference. Click on Send Usage Statistics to Google. The next step is to set up our development environment. Click on Next. Now, you can see here we have the option to select the type of setup we want to install for Android Studio. We will select Standard and click on Next. Now, the next option is to select the theme of the Android Studio. Select Light and click on Next. After all this, here we have the list of the libraries and Android SDKs that are to be downloaded. So, click on Finish. As you can see here, the necessary libraries and Android SDKs have started downloading. Now this will take some time here as it is a really heavy software. Once this is done, click on Finish. Boom! Our Android Studio has been successfully installed in our Windows machine. Today we are going to create an Android app with the name Hello World and that prints Subscribe Us in the middle. We'll now proceed to build and run our very first app on our newly installed Android Studio. As you can see, this is the main screen of Android Studio. Click on Start a new Android Studio project. Then select Empty Activity and click on Next and enter the name of your application here. I will name my application as Hello World. Change package name. I'll change the package name to com.techdecode.app. If you don't know what a package name is, the package name is a unique name to identify a specific app. Generally, the package name of an app is in the format domain.company.application. But it's completely up to the app's developer to choose the name. You can choose whatever the name you feel like. Please take note of the location of the package name as you might need this in future. Next, change language from Kotlin to Java. Here we are going to use Java language to write our codes. So, it's mandatory to have some basic knowledge of Java programming language. If you are well versed with Java, that's great. But if you are a newbie and you'd like to learn Java programming, then we have a core Java development course made specifically for you guys. Please make sure to check that out, the link for which we have provided in the description. Next, select the minimum SDK version for this project. Now you must be wondering, why are we selecting the minimum SDK version? As you already know, not everyone has the latest Android version in their phones, and we want our application to be able to run in almost all phones with whatever Android version. So we choose API 22, that is Android 5.1 Lollipop, and click on Finish. Android Studio is downloading some binary files, so it will take some time here. Please wait until then. So here we have our newly installed Android Studio all set to create our very first app. As you can see, it's loading all required components. Once this is done, here we have two files opened for us, main.activity.java and activity_main.xml. Activity_main.xml is a layout file where we are going to design our page with certain elements, and main.activity.java is the Java class file where we are going to write our Java code and the functionality for all those components. I think I'll prefer the dark mode, so I'll change the theme to dark. As you can see, Android Studio is still loading some required files and finishing some background tasks, so we'll wait until then. Once this is done, click on activity_main.xml and this will open our layout file. Since we have to print subscribers in our app, we are going to use text view. Now here we use text view and set text to subscribe us. Do you see, just as we are making changes, they are reflecting on right hand side of a screen, giving us a preview of how will it look when we finally run our app. And set text size to 32 sp. Now let's try to run our app in a virtual device. Click on No Device and click on Open AVD Devices. And then click on New Virtual Device. Here we have to select the phone model where we want to run our app. So for time being we select Pixel 2 and click on Next. After that we have to select the system image, that is the Android version on which we want to run the app. Since this is the first time we are using this software, we do not have any pre-downloaded system image. Let's select Q for now and click on Download and select the Accept Radio button and click on Next. It will take some time to download. Also, please don't think that you will have to download these huge files every time, as this is not the case. You can use the same configuration files every time without the need to download them every time you build an app, until and unless you want to change the configuration and need additional features. So, after the download gets finished, click on Finish. Then select the downloaded image, that is Q, and click on Next and enter name of the AVD. We'll use the default name and just click on Finish. Now in the Actions tab, click on this little play button to launch our AVD in the emulator. Do you see this screen like that of a phone? This is our emulator for this app, where we are going to run our first app. So after that, come back to Android Studio and select name of the device. We select Pixel 2, API 29, as this is the name of our device. Obviously this could be different for you, and click on play button. And this will start our emulator and start the build. Once the Gradle build is finished, our app will start to run in emulator. As you can see, our app is running. As we can see, our desired message, subscribe us, is printed on our emulator screen successfully. If you're interested in learning more about Android app development, then be sure to check out our Beginners Android App Development course at the first link in the description. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos helping you to learn how to code and become a successful programmer. Check out this playlist of my top 5 videos of beginners Android app development footsteps, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.